Who are you? Geek Lord. Who? Geek Lord, man. Legendary geek blogger? Forget it.
Deep 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 beep 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 deep beep 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 beep.
Geeks of the Week. Steph, your boner showing. From the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which I am excited to go see. You don't need to apologize for Comic Con. Had you gone, I wouldn't have asked you to give me exclusives. That's silly. What you do need to apologize for is for having better looking guy hair than me. Seriously, so jealous. Lulu couldn't be here because Lady Gaga requested a presence, and one does not refuse. Lady Gaga. My favorite song from her new album is Fashion, and I feel it would be perfect for Ryan Kadirian from Kill la Kill. And I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name. And Nikki, the mannequin video sounds scary. I don't know if that was the intent, but legit. I'm happy you got a wig. And yes, Lucy Lawless in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. All of the yes. I'm not a small but huge Xena fan. Xena and Gabrielle are one of my biggest OTP slash shippings. I shipped them even before there was a term for it. I'm a big time fan of Battlestar Galactica, and Miss Lawless plays a huge role on there. And once again, she's coming back into my life in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm excited to see what role she plays, and I hope she beats everybody out. Comic Con was last week, so of course, I'm going to talk about some of the news that caught my eye. In Comic Con Roundup, Excelsior, true believer. One of the biggest news that came out of the con was the official image of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. I must say she looks really good, looks like a warrior. My only complaint is just like the other costumes, there's not a lot of color to it, and it makes me wonder if Zack Snyder had any crayons growing up. Look, everybody! He's throwing shade at Wonder Woman! He is throwing shade at Wonder Woman! Hey! Hey, relax, DC fanboy, okay? No one's throwing shade at Wonder Woman. Like I said, I like how she looks. It's not like she was wearing pants. Why are you bringing up the pants? There was nothing wrong with the pants! Okay, Okay, I was kidding. I was joking. I don't have a problem with Wonder Woman with pants, without pants. I love her regardless. My concern for the film has never been will it visually look good, because I know it will. It's been more about will it have a compelling story? Will it have enough time to establish these characters? Will it have actual story development? You know, pesky stuff like that. They also showed some footage, a teaser, if you will, of Batman v Superman. The internet being the internet leaked it. I saw it. If you haven't seen it, here's the dramatic reenactment. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It looked like that, only a million times better. So Batman's wearing armor that resembles that in Dark Knight Returns. Even the bat symbol in the movie looks like the one from the comic. Superman is flying high above with his heat vision glowing, looking pissed. There's definitely some hostile tension going on there. So this is leading to speculation that they're going to fight. To this I say yes. This might be the only reason to go see this movie. This might be the only good thing that comes out of this movie. Soups and Bats need to throw down. The audience is going to be disappointed. If it doesn't happen, the only way they won't be is if the whole movie ends up being great and the fight between them would have been unnecessary. So the question is now, am I still worried? Yes. Of course I am still worried. I mean, a super awesome teaser, or even if the trailer ends up being epic, which it probably will not ease my fears, because I remember how much I loved the Man of Steel trailers, how stoked I was for that movie, the return of my favorite superhero, and then being disappointed. Ugh. This movie isn't set to come out for 2 years, so I guess I have that long to get over my fears. There was also an Avenger panel in which we learn again this year that Robert Downey Jr.'s superpower is entering the room. Seriously, no joke. From the description I read, they also released some footage involving Thor's hammer and the rest of the Avengers. It sounded very funny, so Marvel better eventually release that. They also released this huge poster where the Avengers are fighting Ultron, and at the end of the panel, Josh Brolin, aka Thanos, came out holding the Infinity Gauntlet up in the air, just looking really cool. So, all in all, were there any new exciting announcements from Marvel? No. Did there need to be? Not really. At this point, less is more for Marvel. I mean, we're towards the end of Phase 2, so why make any big announcements about Phase 3 that could overshadow Phase 2? Right now, I just want to focus on these films, not know a lot about them, go in there and just be very excited. So I think Marvel played this right. The last thing I'll mention is the Walking Dead trailer, which looked good. It looked good. Okay, you're wearing me down. I was underwhelmed, okay? I was underwhelmed. The season finale for The Walking Dead was just okay for me. Hey, don't write me anything nasty. It's still a good show. Since I'm reading the comic monthly now, I might be getting spoiled. And since that story has been around for years and it's grown a lot more, I might be getting a little impatient with the show. I just need to chill. After all, and Daryl we trust. I'm just concerned that this might be a bad season for The Walking Dead, and I hope that's not the case. No comic book reviews for me this week. Oh, don't be sad. Uh, Are you crying? Well, no, don't do that. I would like to give some quick shout outs to Brian K. and Fiona Staples for winning Eisner's on Saga again. At this point, you should be reading Saga. Why aren't you reading Saga? Seriously, read it. To Matt Fraction Zdarsky for winning on Sex Criminals. Go read that right now. By the way, if I've ever recommended something you've enjoyed, please let me know because I'm always nervous when I tell you to read something and if you end up hating it and I recommended it, that makes me feel bad. So let me know. Even if you hated something I told you to read, I give you permission to scream at me. This offer does not expire ever. So that's it for me. Remember to subscribe, like us on Facebook, check out the other Galactic Geeks, and fare thee well.